KonoSuba, God's blessing on this wonderful world, love for these clothes of desire, is officially launching onto the Nintendo Switch on February 8th. And today we're going to be going over pretty much all of the latest news that we have for the latest KonoSuba entry finally making its way into the West on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and PC via Steam. If you're a fan of the KonoSuba franchise, you already know that the third season, thank God, is finally launching later this year. And alongside that, the developers for a couple of the KonoSuba games are finally starting to localize them. If you have been following the KonoSuba franchise, you should already know that there's three games already available onto the Nintendo Switch. Two of which happen to be dungeon crawlers, and this one, which happens to be certainly something of a lighter RPG in nature, and one where you're essentially crafting and getting costumes for all of the characters in the KonoSuba franchise to basically get them to be happier and progress the story forward. So it isn't a traditional dungeon crawler like we have seen in the other two KonoSuba games, which hopefully are going to be launching also later in this year from both MiGS and P-Cube, but certainly one of those KonoSuba games that is going to be getting a lot of people's attention. For those who may not necessarily know, you'll be joining Kazuma, a reincarnated adventurer in another world, and experience the turbulent days he spends with his unfortunate party members. Meet your favorite KonoSuba characters in this visual novel RPG with a twist. Prepare for waifus, dress up, and resource management in this comedic adventure. First and foremost, in their blog update, they mentioned that you'll be celebrating one of the most beloved isekais of all time as you witness the new KonoSuba's God Blessing of This Wonderful World story in a visual novel form, featuring a full cast of fan-favorite characters from the series, building your own affection with up to 7 heroines. Fill out your weekly planner for each character based on their strengths and earn funds and resources that can be used to create a brand new set of outfits for each one of the characters. Create mystical outfits and dress them up as your favorite waifus. Each character has their own story endings and special dress-up CG scenes, so choose wisely and avoid making all of them mad. So in typical fashion, you'll be doing a lot of light JRPG things like questing, collecting items, fighting enemies and stuff like that, but ultimately you're just collecting outfits for the characters that are going to be appearing in this game. They also mentioned that a new fashionable adventure awaits. Follow Kazuma and company as they find a mysterious black slab with the ability to make magical outfits and curse the wearer with new intense desires. The KonoSuba God's Blessing of the Wonderful World girls must wear each of these outfits and fulfill their desires to break the curse and complete their quest. This does actually remind me a little bit of, I believe it's that second episode with that necklace that Kazuma ends up getting, and they have to basically fulfill his desires. This is kind of like a reverse of that literal one episode that they had, which I find very amusing. Lastly, they mentioned that you'll be unlocking new visual novel segments by creating new outfits, engage in amusing dialogue choices that impact the outcome of the characters' interactions, and reveal both good and bad endings. An explosion of possibility awaits as you collect resources to create outfits by completing tasks in different quests. Fill out a weekly planner for each one of the characters based on their strengths for each funds and resources that can be used to create their very specific outfit. Use the black slab to create mythical outfits and dress up your favorite characters. Prepare for twists and turns as your team of personalities ultimately try to get the upper hand. So basically, it is one of those silly, lighthearted RPGs that is not going to be taking itself too seriously, and one that I hopefully I'm able to get my hands on relatively soon to be able to properly review. If you're brand new to my channel though, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya!